Well, good morning, and it's day 7, wrapping up the first week. Last night I ended up doing a total of about 17.5 miles, with, I don't know, over 5, there's like almost 5,400 feet of elevation change. It was a very long day, but surprisingly I feel pretty okay this morning. It's still early. It's like just before 8:30. So there's plenty of time to get tired. But for now I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna be trucking along today. I haven't really set a goal yet. One of two things is probably gonna happen. Either I'm gonna get tired, really fast, and just peel off somewhere, do a short day, and plan on going into Mountain Harbor tomorrow. But I also, I'm over halfway through this section now, so there's also the possibility that, depending on how I feel, I might just go ahead and push straight on in. When I was leaving, man, what a night last night. When I was leaving that shelter, I did about 2.5 miles in under an hour. I was very nervous about that guy, and I ended up catching up with my friend, Miss Frizzle, and another fellow. They were already pitched out at the tent site that I got to. On the way, I was like basically in some parts running because it was a lot of downhill, and I took a pretty good spill. One of the little wood bridge crossings. Under normal circumstances, I love those things and would have no problem. Didn't see a problem coming with that one, but I, in slow motion, just kind of, just like went down, and so it kind of ripped it up pretty good. So that's the other part of it, is I'm like, I could spend another night out here with that bandaged up, or maybe just push in and then just take another 0 day to kind of rest myself up, lick my wounds, and put the pieces back together to get up and over the humps after that. So we'll see. I don't know. Playing it by ear. I guess more later. Oh, I was hiking along just now, and I looked down and I realized that the tip on my trekking pole has disappeared. I don't know. I don't know where it went. I ain't going back for it. Maybe when I get back to Damascus, I'll get it repaired. Alright. Well, look at this. Got ourselves a marker. Springer Mountain. 407 miles, give or take. And then it says, hostel, 0.3. What hostel? Hard to say. Doesn't look like there's much of a trail. So, maybe they're not open. But, it doesn't matter. We are going to be continuing on down the trail. Ooh, looky here. We got ourselves a bench-type piece of furniture. I wonder what you see if you sit on this bench. Ooh. Oh yeah. I think it's a mighty fine placed bench. Hey. Yeah. It's about 10:30 and I'm about almost 4 miles into my day. I think I got a 3 and change to get to the Mountaineer Falls shelter, where I'm going to stop and take some lunch. Not moving as great as I'd like, but you know, hey man, it's a gorgeous morning and I'm really enjoying it. I think right now I'm going to have a handful of gorp and enjoy this view for a minute. You know, I just was thinking and had to share, you know, what with all the escapades and stuff yesterday, freak out, the big day and all of that stuff. And, you know, this morning I was still kind of reverberating from it. And, you know, my first hour that I was out, I was feeling pretty low, pretty damn low. And was kind of questioning this trip a little bit, which is the wrong thing to do when you're tired, when you've had a bad day, when you're going uphill. You just don't do that. But that's where my mindset was, you know. And then, you know, I ran in to Miss Frizzle back at a road crossing. She was chilling, and we started talking, and I enjoyed talking with her so much, and it lifted my spirits so much that I mean, it really turned the day around, and it's kind of amazing. You know I say that it's about the people out here, man. You know, I mean, it's a beautiful hike, unbelievable. But at the end of the day, it's the people around you that make it what it is. For better and for worse. You know. I don't know, but it was a really good pick-me-up. And now, you know, I'm just really already, I'm enjoying this day. It's a gorgeous day. And I'm so thrilled to be out here, man. To gorgeous days and good friends. You're missed, Pops. That's for sure. This is an absolutely gorgeous road, Walnut Mountain Road. Hey, it's a gorgeous me. It's about 11:40, and I think about a mile and a half or so to Mountaineer Falls shelter, and I am ready to get there so I can get some more Wawa and put a little sausage and cheese in me. Just took a little break at that road, had a little gorp, and sat on my laurels for a few. But I'm I'm hobbling. I'm hobbling, man. But we're making it happen. And it's a beautiful day. Well, here we go. Mountaineer Falls Shelter. It's gonna be right down this path. Somewhere. We'll see where it's at. Well, here we go. Mountaineer Falls Shelter. Little 2-story affair. And it's a gorgeous time. Just be chilling here. It's got some nice, well, got an old bear statue and a lovely pile of trash. And here you can see she's a double-decker. Mountaineer Falls Shelter. So I'm about to post up right here. Oh, that feels good. And I'm gonna have some lunch and probably take my shoes off. Have some lunch with my shoes off for a while. I don't know how long I'm gonna rest, but we'll see. I'm gonna give it some time, and there's falls here, so there's water, so I'll be able to hydrate and everything, and make some decisions on how far I'm gonna go. I'm not really sure just yet, really. I think there's a big climb between here and 19E. If it looks like it's not too bad, I might just push through and go to the B&B. But if I'm still feeling kind of mucky, I'll probably find some camping before there and maybe just Nero in tomorrow. I'm also considering maybe taking a couple extra days at Mountain Harbor. I know I just took a 0. Yesterday did kind of take a lot out of me. And I want to make sure that I am healed up enough so that whenever Larry gets here, I'm not doing the hobble unnecessarily. Plus, with my knee wound, I think it'd be nice to have a couple of days, have a chance to get a good dressing on it, and give it a little bit of time to heal before I start cranking some more miles. Not that I'm afraid to once I get some dressings for it, but you know, I think it'll be a better environment for it to heal. That's about it right now. I'm about to have some sausage and cheese. I've been thinking about it for the past 1.5 miles or longer, and I'll get back with y'all whenever I've started hiking and made a decision. Cheers. Well, here's the Mountaineer Falls. I imagine in the right time of season, this thing is pretty heckin' cool. It's still pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But right down here, somewhere nearby, it goes all the way down here by my feetsies. I'm gonna get some water. I got no water left, so I'm gonna load up and then start trekking towards 19E. We'll see how close I get. I don't know. In my condition, I might not make it. It's about 9 miles, which is farther than I'd like to go, but I don't know. I also would like to just be there, like I said, clean up my leg and stuff like that. Plus, they do really awesome food. So, yeah, I'm gonna get some water, and then I'm gonna get skadoodling on down the trail. So I was just coming down from Mountaineer Falls, and I ran into these two young dudes, and they're like coming down the trail, very day hikerly, but there's nothing out here. And the next road crossing that I know of is like 5 miles from here. So I was a little confused. And they were like, hey, is this the way to like Elk Wallow Falls or whatever? Elk River Falls? I was like, I don't think so. I haven't heard of that. And they were like, well, where are we? What is this? And I told them, like, it's the Appalachian Trail, man. And they're like, this is the fucking Appalachian Trail? Excuse my language. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh shit. And they had oh man. And totally just like, I don't know where. They said that they were at a road closer than that 5 mile one, but they just made a wrong turn or something. And went miles down the AT without knowing it. I gotta say though, one of the guys, they were talking, and he's like, well, what do you think? Should we just like go straight over the mountain right now or something? Oh my God, dude, my little orienteering heart was like, bless you, boy, bless you. Straight over the mountain, that's the way to do it. But they ended up running past me. They were young and spry and running down the trail. They weren't carrying a pack. Oh man, I almost thought, hey, could you guys give me a ride somewhere? Who knows? This is directly in front of my eyes. Man, don't normally bother me, but right now. Wow. Check that out. Why do I not remember this? This is Jones Falls. And I bet when this is chugging, oh my God. Oh yeah. Stones Falls, y'all. So that's, I think, the last big thing to see between here and the hostel. So I'm so tired, man. My body hurts. I definitely need to take a whole nother day off at this point. I knew it whenever I did that had to do that huge day yesterday. So in about a mile or so, there's a paved road crossing. And from what I understand from a couple of people, the two guys I was laughing about, they said that you come in to this hiking area, the trailhead for it, on that road. So I think what I'm going to do is get up to that road. It's 3:30 right now. Still be kind of early afternoon. And I think I might try and fly a thumb and see if I can get somebody to pick me up, take me down to the hostel. I don't really want to hike the rest of it, but I do want to get in there today. I just don't think that hiking on this hip or, you know, giving this wound another day out here is a good idea. So I'm hoping somebody will. If they won't, then there's a couple of shuttles that are listed on the far out thing, and I'll just call one of them and pay to get in. And while I'm there, I'm going to call the hostel and get a room lined up, bunk, and stay in the hostel. Yeah, so that's the plan. Let's see how successful and quick everything happens. Well, here's the old 400-mile mark. Not for this guy, but for the Nobos hitting that, hey man, you know that feels good. This one comes stock with an AT. What? Yeah. Would you look at that? It looked like this tree been fibbing.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Oh, sweet.